All right. What's going on, everyone? How are you? We are here on a new episode of the Juan Solo Show with your host, me, Juan D. Klauser. This is episode 328 of this great and wonderful podcast that I do by myself in a room by myself, probably just for myself. Welcome. How are you? Salutations. Howdy. So there was three old guys who were living in a senior citizen apartment, right? And they were having lunch down in the cafeteria area. And one of the old men were like, hey, if I could just take a solid number one, just that flowed out, man, I don't know, jeez, everything would be so awesome, right? Everything would be so better. Everything would be better. And then the second guy was like, hey, if I could just have a really solid number two, one that just came out perfect and just easy and I didn't have to really think about it, that would be awesome. And then the third guy was like, well, guys, at 7:30, I have a great number one that just flows like the Mississippi and it just drenches out like a rainforest. And then he was like, at 7:35, I have an amazing number two that just flows out of me like a volcano and just erupting and just. And the first two guys looked at each other. And then the first guy asked the third guy, like, well, what are you complaining about? And then the third guy was like, well, I don't get out of bed till 9. So, yeah, this is life, guys. What are you doing? How you doing? Doing great? Doing good? So, this is what we do. I don't know. Do you guys know who, Walter Matthau is? I just sort of fucking joke. I fucking love his shit. I love that old shit. That's like the stuff my dad listened to. That's the comedy stuff my dad listened to. I think that's just funny as hell because it's like Three Stooges. Like it's just like. And then have you ever noticed that he always looked old? He just always looked old. Just hilarious. But yeah, I don't know. I just needed something to kill the time at the beginning of the time, just kind of warm myself up. That's what I've been thinking lately a lot with this podcast. I'm like, how can I like start at the beginning? I just need to have like something at the beginning, and then I can just go into the videos, and then I can just end it with like a little thing, and have like a little thing that I normally would put at the beginning. I put that at the end. I just say, I've been thinking. I just need to make a better background. This whole thing is just like, you could tell. I just like, well, he tried, he started, and then he just stopped, and just like it was like, imagine if the Great Wall of China was like that. It's like, well, they started, but then they just stopped. Oh man! So hope you guys are doing well. Swell. This is what Thursday night around. This is about 4 minutes till 9 p.m. I'm doing this a little bit later. I had a late start today, so it means a later ending, and that means then I got to the gym later, and then I got to the grocery store later, and then I got here, and then I had to like decompress a little bit, and then do this. What I do is I get into the house, I turn the computers on, I connect my computer to my phone, and then I download the videos, or I airdrop the videos that I'm going to use for the podcast onto the program. And then during that time, I'm like getting all my stuff ready for tomorrow. And then, because I like to have all that stuff done, because I don't want to do, when I get done with this podcast, I want to be done for this is my last thing I do for Thursday night. And then on Friday, I watched TGI Friday. God, that was such a great time. That was such a great time. We didn't know what we had. That was right at the beginning of the end. That was the beginning of the end. You know what I mean? But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Good. Got a beer in my hand. It's just so, gosh, what do we have to talk about this week? It's not like I don't have a laundry list of stuff to write. I wrote about. Here, let me see. know? Oh. I don't know. Oh, the stat. You think I would be a little bit more prepared? I wasn't. See, I put all my effort into that story, and then I told that story, and then like I'm like, all right, well, that was about it. That's all I got. That's all I have. I don't know. He bought skis. It's so funny because I remember I wrote that down. I know exactly why I wrote that down, but now like I'm not in that mindset at the moment when I wrote that down, so it doesn't seem funny to me anymore. So I was in my car and I was thinking like, I'm like, thank God I don't do corporate fucking work anymore, because, or I guess I do, but it's just, it's not as bad as the other corporate jobs I've had, where it's like Monday morning we sit around a table and there, there's always the guy who's like, hey, I've been thinking about buying some skis. I've been thinking about it. We bought a boat. God, we're thinking about getting some skis. My kids keep trying to talk me into it. We keep going to the store, and then when we're at the store, we see the skis, and then like sometimes we kind of look at them, and I'm like, no, we'll get them next time. We'll get them next time. I keep thinking that maybe the next time is the next time. And then a couple weeks go by, and then we come in, we sit down at the damn fucking table, and then my boss would ask, like, so how was everyone's weekend? So like, Terry, how was your weekend? And Terry's just like, hey, fucking hey guys, we bought the skis. We finally bought it, and everyone's like, oh, you bought the skis, so when are you gonna use it? This weekend? We're gonna take them out this weekend. And we did a little bit. We went out a little bit to a lake. There's a lake in our community area, and I took the boys out there, and we drove. I rode the boat, and then the craziest thing, and then I got my kids. Those boys are so crazy. They wanted me to get on those skis, and so guess what I did? I got on those skis, and my God, I felt like I almost broke my neck. It's just almost just broke my neck, and that wasn't the craziest part. The craziest part is Daniel, my oldest. I got Daniel, then I got David, and Daniel though good Lord, let me tell you, that boy is getting so good with his hand-eye coordination. That kid can just ride. He can ride that little boat around. And the thing is, like, he had the good awareness of not knowing not to go too fast because he had his little brother on board. It was just a good time. It was a great time, and it's like, wow, God damn it! And then it gets to me, he's like, well, I wrote a new story, did a podcast. Like I kind of figured out a way how to I have indigenous blood in me, and I thought of like the story that was like, how can I make a story about like indigenous people, but I want to make it a horror movie. And then it's like, how about like this thing about like these guys who live in like this like little village, and they feed everyone people meat. It's like, what? Like, what the fuck is going on? And it's like, and the only reason why I have that is because I've listened to two different podcasts randomly. This happened to talk about how, like, mad cow disease, and it's like papillomavirus, papillomavirus. It's the virus that you get when you eat human brain. I think it's just human brain. It might just be just brain in fucking general. You gotta be careful with brain. That's why you don't eat brain, because it's not kosher. It's just wild. It's interesting. Yeah, that's just been on my mind. It's just, so it's like this is a true thing. I actually have been writing a story on that. I just started today, actually. And then after I got done with my writing session, I was like, hold on, wait. And I wrote down a whole other paragraph to it. So it basically gives you like the probable cause or the cause of the reasoning behind the whole story of the main character. Because I'm like, how I wanted to do it, I was like, I kind of was writing today. I was like, oh, I kind of have that idea, but I really just am kind of like throwing kind of stuff against the wall a little bit. Because I'm like, do I want to do like a third person point of view, or do I want to do like kind of a third person and then jump into like, there is a character who lives in this village, and then you go tell the story through that guy. And I'm like, And so I started the first paragraph like it wasn't it was just going to be like a normal, like a narrative story, like this guy's telling you a story, like I'm doing, like how I do this podcast, versus then I go and I just start describing you about this guy who lives, and then the second paragraph I start describing to you about this guy who lives in this village. But the first paragraph is all just like a narrative, and then then it jumps into the second thing. So then after that, then it kind of goes in and out. I think I'm gonna do every other paragraph. I'm gonna jump in and out of the narrative and the basically like the main character, like describing the main character and his like journey through it, almost kind of like an episode of Wishbone, if you know what I mean. You know how like have like how they do it. I am all over the goddamn place, but I love it. So in the movie in the TV show Wishbone, like, do I sound like I'm on coke? I feel like I'm on coke. I feel like I'm talking like I'm on coke, but I'm just trying to tell a film story or a film idea. Anyway, story idea. And so if you notice in Wishbone, what they do is Wishbone gets introduced, and usually most of the time, the first time he gets introduced, he's in the story. So if he's like doing the Odyssey, like he's already into the Odyssey, and then after that, there's like a pause, and they go into his real life with him living with that little boy Joseph or Joe, and his mother, and his friend, and his other friend, that girl Sam, I think her name is. The fact I'm able to pull all this out is crazy. Anyway. And so then it goes back and forth in the whole thing. And then like something happens in the real world, then that kind of like, ties back into like the narrative of Wishbone going and finding this, like, and going on with his story of the book that's connected to the story, or like the story and the lesson that they're trying to tell you in real life. Okay, I'm done smoking. I'm done doing coke. You know what, guys? What we should do? We should start a company. All right. So you guys want to do like the video of the week? Should we do one of the videos of the week? I think we should do that. All right. Here it is. It's almost as cracky like what I was just like right now. All right. Here we go.
My mom died when I was 14, and then 9 months later, my dad remarried a 23-year-old, and then 5 years later, the woman that my dad remarried shot and killed him, and it went viral. It's called the Black Swan Murder. That's what a lot of people are knowing me about for. I have a memoir coming out in July, by the way. You should go pre-order it, but a lot of people also ask, that people that don't know my story ask, how did you get, I'm a full-time artist and entrepreneur. I have my own business. You should shop Ghost Cowboy. And people ask, like, how did you get it to be, how did you grow your business so much? And how did you get started? And while it did take a lot of hard work and consistency, it was by chance because my dad got murdered. Like, I got a lot of media attention and social media push from going viral for my dad getting murdered. That, like, it was partially luck, which I don't even want to say luck, because it was not lucky that my parents are dead. But, like, anyways, you should go look at my brand. It's called Ghost Cowboy.
Welcome to The John Show with your hosts, John Doogie Clouser.
So I did zero research into, like, if this was actually real or satire. Either way, great. Great take. We'd be like, okay, and cut. Okay, we're gonna go from the top again, and let's give the same vibe. And this time, I just want you to be a little bit more intent. Like, use your hands a little bit more. I want you to, like, just kind of move around a little bit. Like, you're just so stiff. That's it. Just move around a little bit more. Just be a little bit more loose. But that's it. That's the only thing I would ask. I don't know. I would say something like that, but knowing that I'll just use that first take, I just want to see another take just to see what they could do. And most likely they're not going to have anything. The actor pretty much used all their juice on that one take. And so I'm like, all right, cool. All right, we're going to move on. Like, awesome. That was a great take. Like, yeah, I got what I needed. I just wanted to see two different angles of it. That's it. I mostly did the second one just for cameras. And that's what you tell the actor. And the actor's like, okay. And then we move on. It's like, little did they know that you're just doing it to see if you could get something else out of them. Anyway, yeah, so that was the video of the week. I thought that was quite fucking hilarious. So, yeah, check out that shit. Anyway, here's the next video.
This is my very first Instagram post, and today I'm going to show you a trick that's going to rock your world. We have here an ordinary piece of sourdough bread, toasted very nicely, and we are going to make a sandwich. Now, most people make a sandwich, they cut it this way and they fold it over. But I'm going to show you how to make a full sandwich out of this slice of bread. Right out of the toaster, hold it, don't cut yourself. Make sure you use a sharp knife. Got to get it started. And while the toast is warm, hopefully even hot, you will be able to slice your bread through the middle. And voila, you now have a full sandwich out of one slice of bread. Good luck.
God damn it, that's some great information. I am very few things that make me happy I know now. And that's one of them. That's very one of them. That's one of them. So fucking silly. Alright, here's the next video. Now, you're going to start seeing a theme here with a lot of the videos, what we're doing. You're going to be like, what? John, there's a theme coming on here. And I'm like, oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I was getting this week. A lot of this stuff. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go.
Do you need me to rephrase? You low-key wanna see me. This tea got me feeling thirsty. So can I come get a drink? Sip, relax, and sip, boy, while I sip my LaCroix. Sip, relax, and sip, boy, while I sip my
I love that shit. I don't know why I like the fact that she rhymed boy with LaCroix. I'm like, you got it, girl. Get it. Alright, here's the next video. Here we go.
Guys, one of these gals must have left this Crustable in the freezer. Oh, and I done started enjoying it. That son of a bitch right there swings, guys. I done looked down at the ingredients. I thought it said Panussi butter and strawberry jam sandwich. It was so damn good. Unbeatably soft bread. Ain't told a damn lie, guys. Oh, I'm fixing to have to budget for some space in the freezer for these. Maybe exchange them out with them damn Nutty Buddies. I had no idea. Oh, anyhow, guys, y'all holler at me. I'm fixing to bite on the rest of this thing. In the meantime, y'all take care. Bye-bye.
Yes, guys. Sound like a smoke detector. I'm so fucking high right now. Alright, here is the next video. Oh, I almost played out of order. Alright, here we go.
Oh dear.
Whew, I better put a cookie in my mouth.
I think so. So these are vintage. These are cream cheese cookies. I'm thinking it's yummy.
Not super sweet.
No.
They're cute. Needs more jelly.
Take one more jelly. I was afraid to put too much that it would run out. Yeah, these are good. Make these, you guys. Super yummy. Super easy. You saw.
Maybe a little, like, confection sugar glaze wouldn't hurt, too. Just a thought. Bye.
Okay. There's lots of options, guys.
The glitching is hilarious, and I still have not figured out, because I've seen a lot of the videos now, because this week has been weird. Like, once I heart one of the videos this week, all I've been getting is like back to back to back to back to back. It'll like show me one of the videos, like, and if I heart it, it'll show me another video. The next video will be back to the first person that I was seeing. It'll just be, then the next will be, the next three will be one of them. It's like, subscribe. Why don't you just subscribe? I'm like, no, I just like it. I just think I just want to heart it. I just want to look at this. But none of her other videos glitch out like that. But that's the first video. That's how I got introduced to them, was through the glitching. And at first I thought it was my phone. I'm like, what the fuck is happening to my fucking phone? And then you watch it again, really stoned, and you're like, holy shit, that's hilarious. That's so fucking funny, because that's how I feel. That the glitching. All right, here's the next video.
Master Chris and you're ringing a bell. Ooh, it's a juicy hour favorite attack. Ooh, super spicy, it's a lot of attack. Ooh, Master Chris and you're ringing a bell. Ooh, it's a juicy hour favorite attack. Ooh, super spicy, it's a lot of attack. Chicken chucker!
Yeah. I just think it's a funny video. Anyway, here's the next video. Now, I love this. This is the second favorite video I found this week. I just love it. This was such a good video. All right, here we go. Gosh darn it, Juan, you silly goose. There you go. You got to hit on it like that. All right, here we go.
Now I know I'm a pop star, so you demons better run real far and hide in your shadows. And I got a flashlight exposing you hoes, almost out of the instrumental. Gotta make these last lines count. Every time you call me mental, I will scream and shout. Yeah, and it's a demon song, vibing to the beat. I hope I stay for long. Gonna go on till I kill all the demons. I'm in the light and I'm really beaming. How to get here, how to get clear. All for this guy that used to hold me back. I'm flying now, but I'm grounded in fact.
Hell yeah. I don't know. It's between that one and then the Kroy song. Which one I'm going to have as my outro song? I kind of think I want the Kroy song. So instead of just doing the cut to black, I'm going to fade to black with that song now. Maybe. We'll see. You know, I might do it. There's a good chance I'm going to do it. I probably will do it. You know, because why not? You know, because this is what I do. It's my podcast. I can do what the fuck I want. All right, next video. All right.
A whole new world. A whole new world. A new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no, or where to go, or say we're only dreaming. Okay, bye. See? What a very nice voice. Basic.
Beautiful. And guys, those are the videos of the week. That was it. That was the videos for this week. All right. So I don't know. I have a couple things. Let's get this as bright as possible so I can actually look at it. I have to get new contacts. I believe it was Tuesday. I woke up and I put my contacts in and I put my left one in. I'm like, why is it like kind of scratchy and itchy? And then I took it back out and I saw there's a little bit of a chunk missing. And I'm like, oh no, it was my last pair again. Oh no, because I never got another pair. You know why? Because I used my insurance, right? And so my insurance allows me things. So it allows me to have like 2 different things. So it cuts up this option where I can use one of my options for getting an eye exam. And then it pays for that eye exam. And I just have to give like $100 copay. That's it. And then, which is still, I think it's silly that I even have to give any money. Because I'm like, aren't I giving money already? Like, why do I have to give more? It's just a fucking silly scam. It's a silly scam. And then the second part of it, you can get either your contact lenses covered. You have like a $250 allowance, or you can do on your contact lenses, or you can do like have a $150 allowance on your glasses. And so I end up getting my glasses for like $30 because coupons. Anyway, so I just got my contacts, right? Well, anyway, I didn't even know this because I switched insurance this year. So last year it paid for both of them. And the last time I got my contacts and my glasses, it was like there was an allowance for both. So like it was like a $500 allowance, and you can just like split it if you want to. So like if you just want to do contacts, you can just do like, a full year of contact lenses, or you can do like just like a really, really, really nice pair of glasses, and that's it. And so, and it's so funny because with my insurance now, what happens is like it only covers for 6 months. My allowance was like $250, and I had to use all of it to get the 6. And my contacts is only for 6 months, and it was so funny. Like, well, and so then after 6 months, I have to like then now pay out of pocket to get contact lenses. And it was so funny because I was talking to someone else who has glasses at my job, or has like contacts too, and they're like, like, yeah, well, like just wear your contacts less. It's like. He's joking, of course, because he's like, he wears contacts and lenses too, because it's absurd, because it's not like, oh, I'm only going to be blind for 6 months, and then after those 6 months, then I can easily just wear. But, their mindset is, well, you will get a pair of glasses for, you can get a pair of glasses, and if you just do that, then you'll never have to get contacts. But it's like, it's not the point. It's like only 6 months, and then but I pay for 12 months of insurance. Every paycheck, there's money that comes out that goes to you guys. It's just funny. It's just funny how that works. Because I pay for the most expensive eye thing, or like the plan, because there's two different plans, that I pay for the most expensive one. Or actually, I think there's only one. Yeah, there was only one option this time. It was I pay for the most expensive health insurance, and then the dental, and because you can either get dental, and you get vision, and I have to get vision because I have contact lenses. If you don't have contact lenses or anything, you don't need to get that. So, but it's like, funny. But anyway, guys, I have like 30 seconds left on this podcast. If you've gotten this far, like, comment, and subscribe. So yeah, we're gonna kind of play out. I'm just gonna be talking here, and here comes the song, and we're gonna do like this. Hope you have a good night. Sleep well. Don't let the bed bugs bite, and have a good. You won't see this till next week, so hope you guys are having a great week. Hope you have a good weekend. Have a good weekend coming up too. I guess this comes out on Tuesday, so you guys don't have a good week. Anyway, bye.
Sit, relax.